It's been stated many times, our region is about to experience tremendous growth. A lot of it due to Micron.
And that growth will impact everything from schools and healthcare to our roads and highways, which is where the Syracuse Metropolitan Transportation Council comes into play. And joining us now from the SMTC is Megan Vitelli. Megan, thanks so much for being here. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
So the SMTC just opened its public review comment period for its long-range plan. I think it's kind of dubbed like Draft 2050, right? We'll use that kind of for better vernacular here. How would you best describe that to people, what it is, this long-range plan?
Yeah, great question. So first I just wanted to touch a little bit on who we are, the SMTC, because I know a lot of people aren't familiar with us. So we're a council, and we're made up of representatives from departments at the city and the county and the state level, as well as agencies like Centro and the Thruway. So all those members come together at our council to make plans for the future of transportation in the region and to program federal funding. So one of the things that our agency has to do is create this 20-year vision plan for transportation in the region. So that's our 2050 Metropolitan Transportation Plan. And it really is a visionary plan for what do we want the region to look like in 2050.
And it's about to change big for us. So there's a lot of interest here. How can people see it? Where can they access this?
Yeah, so right now the draft plan is up on our website for public review and comment. So that's smtcmpo.org/MTP2050. We're also going to be having some public meetings next week where we'll have some materials that summarize key points from the plan so people can come out and take a look at those and then chat with our staff, ask questions, and give us their feedback on the plan.
I mean, it always has a significance, right? Because these kinds of things do not happen overnight, so you have to long-range plan for them. But with all this anticipated growth that we're talking about, does it have even more relevance now than maybe ever before, this plan?
So we have to update this plan every 5 years. So I've been with the SMTC for a bit now, so I have done a few of these plans. And this is the first one, I would say, that we're really planning for growth. So that's very exciting, for sure. There's also a lot of other transportation projects happening in our region that we need to account for. So obviously the I-81 project is going to change a lot about how we get around and what downtown looks like. But also Centro is bringing bus rapid transit to our region. They're also taking a more comprehensive look at the whole bus system with their Better Bus effort. And we've built a lot of great trails over the last 10 years or so with the Empire State Trail, the Creek Walk, Loop the Lake. So all together with the growth and with these other projects that are going on, it's a really exciting, and we really want to build on that momentum.
And we have to make room for Micron, and we know that Clay and Cicero highways are going to be impacted in roads. But beyond that, what other communities might see an impact?
Yeah, so again, this is a regional vision plan. So our planning area, we're looking at all of Onondaga County and a few neighboring towns in Oswego and Madison counties. So the access to the White Pine Commerce Park, the Micron site, that's really going to be worked out through their environmental review process, which is going on right now. We are looking broader and more long range. And I think an important thing to note is that a lot of our highway system in this region was built in the 60s and 70s when growth projections were really rosy and we had a different economy at the time. So overall, we have a lot of capacity in our regional highway and road network. And one of the things we're looking at in this plan is how do we give people more choices about how they get around.
And it's not just roads and highways, right? That is included in this plan. What else is in there?
Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's not a road plan. It is a transportation plan, and it's a comprehensive transportation plan. So we look at bicycle and pedestrian accommodations, how to make those options safe for people and encourage people to think about other types of trips. We're looking at the transit system, how to increase the frequency of the bus system. We did a lot of public outreach already in 2024. We had a survey open. We went to some community meetings and did some tabling events. And things we heard from people, definitely they want more frequency in the transit system, and more sidewalks and bike options.
Yeah, public meetings you mentioned are coming up. Where, when?
Yeah, so we have 3 public meetings next week. There's one in-person meeting on Tuesday, July 29th from 4 to 7 p.m. at the Salt City Market. And people can just drop in at any point during those 3 hours. We also have 2 meetings on Zoom. So one is at noon on July 29th, and the other one is at 5 p.m. on July 30th.
A couple options.
Right.
Then you can
Yeah,
always probably email in and send them in afterwards as well.
Absolutely.
So,
Yep.
again,
Yep.
Thank you so much
Thank you so
for
much.
stopping by. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate the opportunity.